This is Tourism and Hospitality Learning Hub channel.
Have you ever stood in a massive airport and wondered how all the pieces fit together? It's not just a big building with planes outside. It's a meticulously planned city designed for speed, safety, and efficiency. Today, we're going on a behind-the-scenes tour to demystify the complex world of airport components and layout. By the end of this video, you'll look at airports in a whole new way. Let's start with the heart of any airport, the airfield. This is the area where the magic of flight happens. The most prominent feature here is, of course, the runways. These long strips of pavement are the takeoff and landing zones for aircraft. But did you know their orientation is not random? Runways are positioned according to the prevailing wind direction to help planes take off and land against the wind, which provides extra lift and stability. That's why some airports have runways crossing each other in different directions to handle various wind conditions. Each runway is numbered based on its magnetic compass heading. For example, a runway pointing east or 90 degrees would be labeled runway 9. If it's pointing west 270 degrees, it's runway 27. It's a simple, universal system pilots rely on. Connecting the runways to the rest of the airport are the taxiways. Think of these as the streets for airplanes. They have their own set of signs and markings, just like our roads, to guide pilots from the gate to the runway and back. They're usually marked with yellow lines, distinguishing them from the white lines of the runways. There are high-speed exit taxiways, also called rapid exit taxiways, which are angled to let planes leave the runway faster, clearing it for the next aircraft and improving efficiency. This intricate network of taxiways is crucial for preventing ground traffic jams and ensuring a smooth flow of aircraft. Next, we have the apron, also known as the ramp. This is the parking lot for airplanes. It is the area right next to the terminal building where planes park to be loaded with passengers, cargo, and fuel. You'll see ground crew buzzing around here, connecting jet bridges, handling baggage, and performing pre-flight checks. The apron is a highly coordinated and often congested space where precision and communication are absolutely critical for safety and on-time departures. Now let's move from the airfield to the landside, the part of the airport accessible to the general public. The most visible part is the passenger terminal. This is where your airport journey begins and ends. Terminals are complex structures designed to handle a massive flow of people. They're divided into areas for check-in, security screening, and boarding. The check-in hall is where you drop off your bags and get your boarding pass. Then you proceed to security, a critical checkpoint to ensure the safety of everyone on board. After security, you enter the Airside departure lounge. This is the sterile area where passengers wait for their flights. Here you'll find duty-free shops, restaurants, and gates. The layout of these lounges is carefully designed. Have you ever noticed that you often have to walk through a shopping area to get to your gate? That's intentional. It's called the walk-through retail model, designed to maximize passengers spending time and revenue for the airport. It's a bit of retail psychology at work. The gates are the final point of contact before you board the plane. They are the doors to the world. A gate area typically has seating, a podium for airline staff, and a connection to the aircraft, which is usually a jet bridge. A jet bridge, or aerobridge, is that movable tunnel that connects the gate directly to the airplane door, allowing you to walk on without being exposed to the weather or the busy apron environment. For smaller airports or budget airlines, you might walk on the apron and climb a set of mobile stairs to board. Now, let's talk about the different layouts of terminal buildings. There are several common designs. The simplest is the linear or pier layout, where a single, long building has gates arranged along its length. This is easy to navigate, but can result in very long walking distances in large airports. Think of airports like Amsterdam Schiphol, with its long piers stretching out from a central building. Then there's the satellite layout. This involves a main terminal building connected to one or more separate, detached concourses or satellites. Passengers are transported to these satellites via underground trains or automated people movers. This design is great for accommodating a large number of wide-body aircraft, as planes can park all around the satellite. Charles de Gaulle in Paris and Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson are famous examples. This layout reduces taxiing distances for planes and centralizes passenger processing. A more modern approach is the midfield concourse design, which places a large terminal building in the middle of the airfield, surrounded by runways. This maximizes airfield capacity and minimizes aircraft taxi times. Hong Kong International Airport is a prime example of this efficient, large-scale design. Let's not forget about the unsung heroes of the airport, the support facilities. The Air Traffic Control Tower, or ATC, is the airport's brain. From this tall, iconic structure with its 360-degree view, controllers manage all aircraft movements on the ground and in the nearby airspace. Their job is to ensure a safe and orderly flow of traffic, preventing collisions and minimizing delays. It's an incredibly high-pressure job that requires immense focus and skill. There are also cargo terminals, which are like passenger terminals, but for goods. They are massive warehouses where freight is sorted, stored, and loaded onto dedicated cargo planes or into the belly of passenger aircraft. The global supply chain heavily relies on the efficiency of these cargo operations. Then there are the maintenance hangars, huge buildings where aircraft undergo routine checks, repairs, and deep cleaning. It's a 24/7 operation to keep the fleet safe and airworthy. And what about ground transportation? Getting to and from the airport is a huge part of the travel experience. A well-designed airport has a multimodal ground transportation center, integrating parking garages, rental car facilities, bus stops, taxi stands, and often a direct connection to the city's rail or subway system. The goal is to make the first and last mile of your journey as seamless as possible. So when you put it all together, the precisely oriented runways, the complex network of taxiways, the busy aprons, the strategically designed terminals, and all the essential support facilities, you get this incredible living organism that is a modern airport. It's a perfect blend of architecture, engineering, logistics, and human coordination. Every element is designed with purpose, all working together to get you safely and efficiently from point A to point B. The next time you're at an airport, take a moment to look around. Notice the runway numbers, watch the ballet of ground vehicles on the apron, and appreciate the architectural flow of the terminal. You're standing in one of the most complex and fascinating transportation hubs ever created. I hope this deep dive into airport components and layout has given you a new appreciation for these amazing places. If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the world of aviation and engineering. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.